Hello and welcome. It's Well of Wisdom Wednesday, September 25th, 2024. I'm Maureen Frank, the Mandala Lady. And today I pull four cards to get insight into whatever's in our best interest to know today or whatever day it is that you're viewing this. For me personally, I'm hoping to get some further insight into our theme for this week, which is to rise above our fears. So let's see which deck we're using. I'm using the metal deck. This is the metal deck. All right, so I'm calling in our team of guides and angels to receive insight and guidance for and about what's in our best interest to know today. And for me personally, if it can somehow tie in how best to um, focus on the focus card for this week. I'm trying to think of a better word. Sorry. Okay, so let's split the deck and there we go. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the first card that's pulled is called the what we're seeing, what we know. So in this case, the card is called Simplicity. Sorry for the glare. There we go. Simplicity. I'll read each one of these in just a minute. The second card, which tells us what we're not seeing or what we're not paying attention to. This one says Polarity. And then I don't have the best setup here. Okay, here we go. And then third card is Possible Outcomes. And this one's, oh, I like this one. Tranquil. I would love that. And then the fourth card is action, possible action to take. And this is sunflower. Oh, gosh, sorry about the glare. Okay, so let's see what each one of these has to say. So for simplicity, I have a feeling that one is the keep it simple, sweetheart. Yeah, keep it simple, sweetheart. So, so whatever it is that's going on in in your life right now. In my life, keep it simple. So in relation to this week's card, fear, keep it simple. And for me, that translates into really there's only a couple or only a few fears. There's probably only really one fear um, to address, but keep it simple. And then what we're not seeing is the polarity 64. Everything is dual. Learn to work with it. Um, so whatever's going on, look at the opposite. So in your case, whatever's going on, what's the opposite, and how can you find balance between the two? And so I'm thinking with the fear of opposite of fear. Some people call it um, love is the opposite of fear. I also saw not too recently, and I think this is also true. Faith. Faith is kind of the opposite of fear. That faith, trusting that everything will work out. There's nothing to fear. So that's what we're not seeing. Is just to remind ourselves that the other part of it. And then the third one, the possible outcome, tranquil. Make make being tranquil a habit. Make being tranquil a habit. So whatever that can be the possible outcome. And that's been an aim for me. I'm mostly in a state of hypervigilance. I'm working on it, constant anxiety. And then the possible action to take, sunflower. I don't off the top of my head know what that one is. I mean, it looks warm and lovely. Be present in the light. Okay. So I think this ties in with the polarity is, so using my example, that focus on the faith, the light that gives light, faith, hope, um, love, if you want to go there, that has a brighter, I mean, look at all that bright, sunshiny yellow. Um, Focus on the light. And so, with this polarity, to keep it simple. So focus on the light rather than on the fear. I think for my case, or for anyone else who's interested in the fear aspect for this week, is to go in observer mode, which an objective mode, and just look at, okay, what are the fears, singular or plural, and just note them, and what's the opposite, and um, and then shine a light on what is the opposite of that fear. And so in my case, with the fight or flight, hypervigilance, is the opposite would be, everything's okay, everything will work out. It's kind of like that Shakespeare in Love movie, where it's my favorite part. And it happens a couple of times where somebody said, is all upset about something, and this other character says, um, "Oh, it'll all work out," and the other person says, "How do you know? How is it all going to work out?" And the guy says, um, "I'm doing a terrible." Anyway, the other guy says, "I don't know. It's a mystery, and it always seems to work out." So that's what we want to shine the light on. Yeah, be aware of the fear, not to stuff it, just be aware of it, but find its opposite. So, if you've chosen some other situation, is to shine a light on what the opposite is, um, to get the balance. But the whole process is, just keep it simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. And I mean, who wouldn't want that tranquil outcome? Mm. Okay, so that's Well of Wisdom Wednesday for this week. Till next time, take care. Bye bye.